DJ workout live stream on YouTube right now. We are live and direct. I am so excited to be here right now with you guys. I've been looking forward to this all week, and I'm so excited to have you here. I see you guys already in the chat. I mean, this is so cool. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Tyler. Hey, Keelas. Ninja, what up? DJ Kid. Oh, yay. Sam Smite, I see you. This is so awesome. Hey, Brittany. Yay. Marl Beth Tabanera. Oh, my goodness. You're populating. Also, if you guys see Heavy Artillery Recordings, that's DJ Faust. That's my husband right there. He's also a dope DJ. So if there's any issues, you can like sort of tag him and ask and see if I don't see the chat or whatever like that. But so if you guys can see me and hear me okay, which I think you can, give me a big yes in the chat, please, and then I will know that we are good to go. Hey, Keelas, woohoo! Praying Mantis, yes, where's Camo? She's got a dope cat named Camo. Okay, so if you haven't downloaded it yet, make sure that you grab the Scratch DJ Toolkit. There's a link right up here, I think. So go to djshortee.com, Scratch DJ Toolkit, or click the link in the description below this video on YouTube, because I've compiled a few Scratch samples to go along with this live stream session for you guys. And I'm also giving you like 11 original Scratch beats produced by myself and DJ Faust as Urban Assault. And most of these beats are exclusive. You cannot find these anywhere else. They are unreleased. They're private just for you guys. And I've also included a few beats from the Bikini Wax record produced by myself and DJ Step 1. So the record has a lot more on it than just these couple beats I'm giving you. But these are some of my favorite beats from that record, and until now it's only been on vinyl. We've never released it digitally, and so I'm giving you that gift today. So yay, cool. I see everyone's hearing me loud and clear. That's awesome. Yay, awesome. Okay. So, and I'll be playing some of these beats today, so you get a preview of what's in the toolkit. But what you'll be using from the toolkit is primarily the Scratch samples. So there's a bunch of Scratch samples. We will be primarily using the ah sample and sounds that sound like the ah sound. So if you want to use your own Scratch sample, just make sure it's an ah sound or a sound like an ah sound. So what I mean by that is this is the sound that, the ah sound, the traditional ah sound. And the one I'm giving you is super long. It's like 3/4 of a rotation. It's the same one that's on the Bikini Wax record as well. So if you have a sound like that, there's also the female ah. One of my faves, Sash. One of the Sash is in the chat too. So that's one of her faves. And then there's a swipe. And there's some other sounds too. There's fresh.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and I'ma do it like this.
Okay, so you got some words and numbers and stuff like that, but we're going to be focusing on the ah sound. So that is huge right there. And then you're also obviously also going to need your DJ gear. So whatever you prefer is fine as long as it's hardware, so not software only. So something you could touch, like turntable CDJ as a controller or a portable turntable. So just make sure the crossfader curve is set to sharp cut, so that it doesn't fade in. And on this mixer, it's in the front. It could be in a different place on your mixer, but you want it to have a really sharp cut, right? Okay. And then for your up and downs, you want to make sure that you have that on a slow fade if you can control those. We probably won't be using the up and downs that much, but in case we do, just make sure you have it set to that. And then also make sure you have a mark on your record. So this record, and I'm going to pop it in the overhead view, but for now I'm just in the front view, but this record has a mark right here. And so you make sure you're either looking at the mark on your record or the mark on your control surface. So if you have a CDJ, you know, the little mark that is on the CDJ or a controller, rather than looking at the software. If you're using software. You can also see the waves on my mixer. When we pop into the overhead, you'll see that as well. But I want you guys to focus on that mark. And it also helps to have a stereo RCA to mini cable. And this is helpful so you can plug into your laptop or your mobile device if it has a mini jack. And then the RCA goes into your mixer, and this will help you level out the audio so you'll hear everything in your headphones or in your speakers. So me and you together, and it'll sound like we're scratching in the same room together. So that's super helpful. And then, okay, so while I'm giving you some time to get in here and get your audio set up and download the toolkit if you haven't, before we scratch together, Ninja is here. I don't know if you can see him. This is one of my cats. I have 3 cats. This is Ninja. He just meowed. He's going to be here for the session probably most of the time. He may even dance for you guys. So props to Ninja. And not to be confused with Miss Ninja, who's in the chat right now. She's my tech guru. She helps me sort out some streaming issues last week when we were doing it privately, and she's amazing. But this is Ninja the cat, so he will be here as well. So I just wanted to start off by saying, first, while you're getting ready, first and foremost, props to you all for being here and showing up to practice your scratching. I know that is a crazy, stressful, weird time right now that we're living in, and I really, really, really appreciate you spending time with me. And I want you to know that I've really taken the time to really think through how I could best be of service and support you guys through this crazy time. So you may know me as a DJ and a turntablist and a producer and maybe also as an actor, but I'm also a teacher. And I've been teaching people how to DJ for over 2 decades. Yes, I started DJing in 1995. I started teaching in 1997. And these days, teaching is actually what I'm most passionate about, even more than being an artist myself. And this is because it allows me to share the love so much more and make a much bigger impact. By teaching you, and then you teach other people, or you spread your love by doing DJ sets, and it spreads the light all over the world. So that just gives me goosebumps. It just makes me really excited. And so that's why I'm super passionate about teaching more than anything. And I've actually been teaching people how to DJ since '97 through group classes, tutorial videos, DVDs, online courses, and private lessons, both in person here in my studio with the private lessons and with the cats, and also online via Zoom. So using Zoom conferencing, and we do private lessons that way. Obviously now there is no in-studio lessons. It's all online. Social distancing, make sure you wash your hands, sneeze in your elbow, all that fun stuff. But my sweet spot is coaching people to become badass DJs and turntablists. So I teach people how to mix and scratch and beat juggle like pros while building their confidence in themselves and their skills so they can grow their following and earn respect in the industry and ultimately raise their value to book more gigs if that's where they want to take things. Although I also have students that aren't career DJs and they just want to scratch for fun as a creative outlet, which is totally cool too. You definitely don't need to be a DJ to be a scratch musician, just like you don't have to be in a rock band to play guitar. And I also know that everyone is, or almost everyone I know, is super stressed out right now in general with all the craziness. And I believe that we as humans right now more than ever need a creative release to help us get through this time. So I thought the best way that I could be of service to you guys would be through helping you to have fun with scratching for a little scratch therapy and develop your own scratch practice so that you can play the long game now while you're on lockdown and aren't doing any gigs. Because you can't. Because in addition to up-leveling your skills, scratching is also very therapeutic and meditative, a lot like exercise or yoga. Shout out to Rye Toast if she's in the chat. She's a yoga teacher in addition to being an amazing DJ. But it keeps your mind active while also developing coordination and muscle memory and dexterity. And out of all the DJ skills, scratching in particular taps into a unique level of soulful creativity and musicality that I believe is truly limitless. So for the last 23 years, I've been guiding my scratch students through these type of exercises and scratch drills that we're going to be doing today. And all my students love them, not only because they're super fun, but also because they're super effective and they get results quickly. So I thought it would be fun to open up a practice session to you as a way to help support you right now. So my ask for you right now is first, if you haven't already, make sure you download that toolkit at djshortee.com/scratchdjtoolkit, all lowercase. all no spaces. And then second, could you do me a favor and share this? Share out this live stream right now, because we have, oh my gosh, we have so many people in here, already 51 people. That's way more than I expected, so I'm super excited. I love you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. And so share it out, and so that we can make a bigger impact. And also give this video a like. If you're on YouTube, give it a like. Oh, you're obviously on YouTube. And a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already yet. And also hit the bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. Okay, so I've got lots of great content coming your way in the next couple weeks to help you get inspired, up-level your skills, and calm your anxiety through the art of scratching. So this is one of the best ways I thought to serve you guys. So today, I'm going to show you a few of the practice techniques that I use to help guide you through this practice session. And these types of exercises will help build muscle memory and coordination, speed and dexterity, while fostering creativity and improvisation. And this is a big part of what I teach my private students. So some techniques you may know already and be familiar with, and that's great. You'll just be repetitive, and repetition is awesome. And some might be new to you. So if you have any little lightning bolt moments, like ahas, and something clicks for you during this practice, or you have a moment of inspiration or motivation, or maybe you even start to see instant results like right now in real time during this session, I would love to see that in the comments. So if you have a lightning bolt moment, put a little lightning emoji in the chat, or just type out lightning bolt, because that's really my intent with this. I want you to walk away from this scratch workout today with a lightning bolt moment and feeling inspired and positively challenged and seeing improvement in your skills to motivate you further. So I am super, 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 super excited to scratch with you guys today. And like I said, if you could share this live stream, please go ahead and do so. It would mean the world to me, and it will also help us make a bigger impact and reach even more people with this scratch workout, which I know is going to be so helpful and fun for you guys. And then also anyone who wants to take an Instagram story and tag me in it, if you have a lightning bolt moment, or even if you just like want to just do it, showcase your scratching or whatever. And I actually have something really fun that we're all going to do together at the end. So stay to the end of this live stream. It's probably going to go about 90 minutes. So if you can stay to the end, that would be great, because I'll elaborate further on what we're going to do. But essentially, you're going to be tagging me in your Instagram stories with you scratching or doing certain things, and then I'm going to share that out to all my followers. So it's going to expose you guys and gals to even more people. And so I'm really, really excited about it. So we'll talk about that a little later. And then lastly, in terms of the health of this stream itself, the live stream, if anything techie happens to cause the stream to go down for whatever reason, I will do my best to get it up and running again. And last resort, I'll just create another stream. So just check into the channel for that new stream if that happens. Hopefully the internet gods and goddesses will be kind to us today. But yeah, so the internet quality is beyond my control, obviously. So just know that I will work as hard as I can to make sure that you get the full session. And also know that the replay will be archived, so you can practice with this as many times as you want after this session. Okay, so now I'm going to share my overhead screen, and we are going to dive in to the scratch practice right now. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I see you. I'm going to call you guys out in the chat in a second. Hold tight. So here's the overhead, so you can see everything nice and clear. Happy toes! Yay, happy toes! Yeah, so the email for the downloads does get sent right away. There might be a little bit of a delay, so don't let that distract you if you do have a sound that you can work with right now. If you're not part of my list already, like my email list, then you have to go through a little confirmation process. Like you'll get a confirmation email, and then you'll click the link in that email. So there might be like a slight delay, but you will get it. And if for whatever reason it doesn't come through, make sure you check your spam too. But if it doesn't come through, then just email me directly at shortee@djshortee.com. That's 2 E's, SHORTEE @djshortee.com. Goes straight to me, and I will make sure by hell or high water that you get that toolkit. Okay, so don't stress about it right now if the email hasn't come in yet and you haven't downloaded it, because we're going to get started. It's already 4:20. Oh, 4:20. So we need to get started right now. But yes, there may be a slight delay on that download. So I hope that answers your question. And I appreciate you too, Cindy. Oh, yay. Sash, yay. Excited to level up. Sophie Biggs, thank you for sharing it to Facebook and Twitter. Oh, thank you, Sophie Nom. Shout out to Sophie Nom, Power 106. Yeah. Oh, RVP Matt. I'm not a DJ, just supporting. I know you aren't, and I'm so happy you're here. That's really cool that you're here. I hope you have fun watching the scratching. Sam, what up? Victor, yay. Thank you for sharing. Rashad, peace, peace. Aaron Chandler, rock flipper with the avocados. I like that. Cool, cool. DJ Whelm, Bolivia. Yes, wow, that's so far. Yay. Happy Toes. I love your name, Happy Toes. That's so cool. DJ Ronix. Yay, yay. Oh, Joe. That must be rock flipper. I see the avocados. That must be Joe. Shout out to Joe. Okay. Sizzle Fantastic. Like, that name is fantastic. I just want to say Sizzle Fantastic. That's just an awesome name. Thank you for sharing it on Instagram. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you're inspired. And again, if you get inspired, lightning bolts. Show me those lightning bolts. I want to see them in the chat. That'll help me, get through this too, because I'm, nervous as well dealing with. And then also I want to see that you're getting it, and it'll just totally light me up. So when I see that, it'll be awesome. And I just want to make sure that you guys are like having aha moments and being super inspired. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I want to share 3 tips that are instantly going to clean up your scratching, even before we start scratching. The first I mentioned is the fader curve. So make sure that is on cut and not slow fade. Okay, so it should come right in. Right? Also, look at your mark. Like I said before, pay attention to where the sound starts so you can bring it right back to the beginning of the sound. And if you use cue points like in Serato, you can mark, right? Right? Right. I like to mark it at 12. Some people like to mark it at the needle. I know DJ Inspire. Shout out to Inspire. I don't know if she's in the chat right now, but she's BPM Supreme. She marks it at the needle. She's also a really dope DJ. So yeah, the mark. Pay attention to your mark. And then the last thing is the bass volume on your mixer. So make sure you turn that either all the way down or to 9 o'clock, okay? And because it's going to take out the bass of you touching the record, or just like it'll also, even if you have a controller and you don't have an analog turntable like this, it will still make it sound cleaner. So right now I'm using Serato, so you're not hearing the analogness of this turntable. But here I'm scratching. Right? And there's bass in there, and so it's a lot cleaner if you turn it down. Okay? So bass either all the way down or at 12 o'clock or at 9 o'clock. Sometimes I put it at 9 if it's like a lower frequency sound, like a yeah, or whatever. So you want like a little bit of that low frequency in there, in which case I would put it at 9 o'clock. So those are my 3 tips to you. So first thing we're going to do, how I like to start every practice session, is to warm up with a freestyle and just get all the kinks out, right? So we're going to get all the kinks out and warm up with a freestyle. And I'm going to scratch for 4 bars, and then you're going to scratch for 4 bars. And I want you to do anything you want. You definitely do not have to try to copy me. It's going to be 4 bars, so that would be almost impossible anyway. But so I'm just scratching to inspire you, and I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to do really basic stuff. I'm going to just do whatever I feel. To get my kinks out too, because I haven't really scratched today. I taught Sash a private lesson earlier, but that was about it. So I need to get my kinks out, and I encourage you to start all your practice sessions like this. So don't just dig into what you're working on. I want you to feel inspired, and the way to do that is to put a beat on that really inspires you, and to just scratch for like, a couple minutes, like 3 to 5 minutes, to just get those kinks out. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to start into the work of the practice session, okay? So the first beat I'm going to put on is called Crunch Time, and that is in your toolkit. Okay, so we're going to put this on, and we're going to scratch for 4 bars each. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4 bars, and then it's your turn, okay? And you'll fall in line with that. Also, this beat is really helpful for that because it changes every 4 bars. So 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then it's your turn. So you're gonna be scratching on this part. I'm gonna be scratching on the bass line, and you're gonna be scratching on this part where the bass line drops out, and then it's my turn. Okay, got it? And shout out for the lightning bolts, Miss Ninja, Sash, Ronix, Rock Flipper. Thank you for your lightning bolts. I love that. Yay! Okay, see Ronix has lightning bolts and fires. Yes, Miss Ninja has lightning bolts also. So yeah, just no judgment on this time. Like, I messed up a bunch of times, or messed up. I mean, I call them happy mistakes because sometimes you find like some cool gold in those mistakes. And I took some risks. Like, I hadn't practiced today yet, so I was just getting my kinks out. So try not to judge yourself while you're warming up like this. Like, just get it all out. Like, that's when you want the kinks to come out, not in a performance where you're performing live in front of people. So yeah, and so this will help you now, you know, breathe, reset, you know, you're warmed up a bit, and so hopefully the beat that you put on in your own practice session will inspire you. Yay, Rock Flipper has lightning bolts and avocados. That's got to be Joe. But yeah, so I hope also that my cuts that you heard me do might have inspired you on your turn to give you some ideas of what you could do on that time. So it's not always about, when I guide my students, it's not always about, like, I do things that are mimicking, like I'll do something and then they mimic me, and we're going to do a lot of that today. But we also do Q&A improv sessions like that because we inspire each other. So it's not just me inspiring them, it's you know, me inspiring you, it's you inspiring me. If I could see you scratching right now, you would be inspiring me. Right now you're inspiring me in the chat. But if you were scratching right next to me, I'd see you doing something and be like, oh yeah, oh, tips, that reminds me, I know how to do tip scratches. So then I would like try to, you know, maybe take that inspiration and put it into my 4 bars. And then when I scratch, maybe whoever's scratching with me, they're like, oh, tears, yeah. Oh, I want to implement tears in my next. And so it sparks ideas. So that's another great thing about scratching with another person rather than just scratching by yourself. And even if you're scratching with another person virtually, even if you're watching a practice session like Q&A like this pre-recorded, like if you watch this archive later, you know, I won't be live, but you'll hopefully still be inspired by what you see on my 4 bars, and then you can use that on your 4 bars. Yay, Rytos made it! I shouted you out earlier. I don't know if you heard that, but Rytos is in the room. She's a yoga instructor right now. She's doing online yoga sessions, so we all need to breathe right now. So if you want a really dope live yoga session, live streaming, check out Rytos. She's also an amazing DJ. So yeah, check her out. Shout outs to Rytos. So glad you're here. Okay, we just did our warm-ups to get our kinks out. So now we're going to do some Q&A that's a bar each, okay? So I'm going to 2 bars each. I'm going to scratch for 2 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to scratch for 2 bars, and you're going to try to mimic what I'm doing. So I'm going to start out really easy. If there's some beginners in the room, this is going to be for all skill levels. So the way I'm going to do things is I'm going to start out really basic with everything that I do, and then gradually progress up to some more intermediate and maybe some advanced, like very little advanced, but some advanced stuff. And if there's something that you can't do, or like you don't know how to do that, or maybe we're doing like the flare and you don't know how to flare yet, just try to mimic how it sounds. Like even if it's just with the baby scratch, I just want you scratching, you know, so just try to mimic the sounds, and you're going to discover stuff by trying to mimic those sounds. So for example, if I was listening to a jazz musician playing a guitar, right, he's not scratching, he's playing a guitar. I have no idea, I don't know how to play the guitar, I don't know what he's doing, but I hear the sounds that he's making, or she, and I can mimic the sounds with my scratch, and it helps me to come up with new patterns. So just if I'm doing a technique that you don't get or understand yet, don't let that discourage you. I want you to keep scratching, stay in the room, or maybe you can't remember the full pattern or whatever, and just try to mimic how you remember it sounding, okay? So I'm going to put another beat on, and let's see. I'm going to put on Visions. I think, is that the one I want to do for this? Yeah, I want to do Visions. This beat totally lights me up. Another Urban Assault beat produced by myself and DJ Faust. So we're going to go through a few scratches, and each one we're going to highlight as we go, okay? So you guys ready? Give me a thumbs up in the chat since I want to see some lightning bolts. I see them. Yay, Estefania. I hope I said that right. Estefania. Cool. Fernando. Hello, hello. Kitty Cuts. Oh, Kitty Cuts. Hey, Kitty Cuts. Okay, so could do this. All right, here we go. Wow, there's a lot of dirt on this record. So hold on, let me clean the record. That happens when you let things play for a long time. So that was dusty. You don't want afros on your needle, so clean your afros. Cleaning the afro. Okay, here, let's do that again. All right, here we go. Okay, so the way we're gonna do it, yay, lightning bolts, woo, woo, woo! Yes, namaste, Rai, namaste. Cool, okay, so we're gonna do 2 bars each, and it sounds like this. So I'm waiting for the one of the phrase, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then you go. 2, 2, 3, 4, and then me, okay? So we're gonna do it like that. And don't worry about counting. When I stop scratching, just scratch. Okay, so here we go. We're starting out with dribbles. Now we're starting to work out. You're gonna sweat here. was a nice long 20-minute sesh right there. We just did 20 minutes strong. I think it was actually 22 minutes. I went a little over. Yes. Oh, so yes, I know tears are tough. Tears are tough. I hear you, Kilas. But yes, Stacy, we can do it. And yeah, that 4-finger crab gets me. Like that pinky is like, and I broke this finger too a couple years ago. You can see it's a little janky. So it's tough. But you got to practice it. You got to get that pinky in there because you can do so much more. And flares. I know we got a little advanced at the end. But remember, if you don't know some of these techniques, don't let that stop you from being inspired and scratch. Just try to make the sounds or just do whatever you want on your 2 bars. But yes, I hope that you guys were inspired by that and maybe learned a little something. So let me know. I'm checking the chat right now. DJ Kid. Yes, you need more practice on the flares. Yeah, and I was keeping that pretty simple too. So my private students know that we go super, super deep and advanced. I'm trying to keep this mid-level for you guys to make sure everyone can still participate. But yeah, those flares, it's tough. It's tough. And then you can add the crabs into that as well. And there's so many other scratches we could do, but I just chose that for the first 20-minute chunk to just like it's a broad range. And I snuck some boomerangs in there. For those of you, I know everyone wants to learn the boomerang and they struggle with that. And it's really, really easy. As you see, it's just babies on the record hand. It's just a matter of repositioning. So yeah, gotta roll those 2 clicks. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so you can do all of your flares with the crab too. So instead of, you can use the crab. And that's the 2-finger crab, or the 3-finger crab, or the 4-finger crab. Right? So that's how you can put the crabs in with your flares and make crab flares. Crares. I don't know. Is that a word? I don't think so. Yes, chirp flare combos. We're going to do that today. We're going to do that today. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some rhythm drills. Some of these drills, it's basically 1 bar each. So I'm going to scratch for a bar and you're going to scratch for a bar. And for the first one we're going to do is rhythm drills with tips. Because I know a lot of people struggle with the tip scratch where you live in the empty space. So here there's an empty space before the sound. And then so it's like touching fire. Like right when you hear the sound, you pull it right back. So it's just the tip. Okay? And it helps me to like kind of pitch my arm up, and I use my wrist as the pitch point, right, for the tip. But it's like right when you touch it, you pull right back. It's like a poking motion. And this will wear your arm out. So this is a scratch DJ workout. I hope you're like starting to sweat right now, especially we got to those scribbles that makes you sweat. But yeah, like you're working out. And tips are a workout scratch. It's a very physical scratch because you're tensing up your whole arm, okay? And being super tense, kind of like the scribble, the vibrating scribble, super tense. The tip is very similar. Okay, so what we're going to do, and we are going to get to those chirp flare drills, so don't worry about that. I got you on that. We got the chirps. But first we're going to do tips, and these are rhythm drills. And it's every combination of 2 rhythms in a bar of 4. So I've got it mapped out. I figured out an equation to figure out all the different patterns that you can combine 2 things in a bar of 4. So in this case, the 2 things are 2 rhythms. So we're going to be doing, let's see, what are we doing? We're doing tips, 8th notes, and tips, quarter notes. So the 8th note tips are 2 tips. It's 2 sounds. It sounds like this. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're combining this rhythm with the quarter note tip. Just 1. So the quarter note tip falls on every head nod. So practice your 8th note tips. And practice your quarter note tips. okay? We're gonna be doing 1 bar each. You're gonna mimic me, 1 bar, and I'm gonna combine all the different ways in a bar of 4 beats that you can do the 2 rhythms, the 1/8 note tips and the 1/4 note tips. So I hope you're following me now. Just checking in with you guys. Wow, we got 66 people on here. That's amazing. I never thought this many people would come. Thank you so much for showing up. Okay, so I'm going to put on this beat here. It's called Riffin'. It's in your toolkit also. And it's 95 BPM, okay? So 95 BPM, we're going to be doing 1/8 note tips and 1/4 note tips and all the combinations, okay? So we're going to be scratching a bar each. So let me get to the beginning. My record is getting all the fuzz. Okay, here we go. So a bar being 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's our pace. And so we're going to start out with 1/4 notes, and then we'll start bringing the 1/8 notes in. Here we go. Your turn. beginners, if you are just now learning the tip and you can't do it this fast, or even if you can't do eighth notes, I want you to just do quarter notes. So when it's your turn, I just want you to do this. And then I'll scratch for a bar, and then you go. But I want you to stay in the room. You can still work out. It's kind of like having a workout video where I got, say, two women in the back of me, and one's doing volume the whole time, so I hope it wasn't too low for you. But yes, oh my God, my arm is about to fall off. So you see how we were building up the speed there. We're building up the speed and doing 2 rhythms, all the different combinations of those 2 rhythms in a bar of 4. So yeah, that's a really, really good drill for rhythms and also for building your speed. So if you're feeling it in your arm, I saw someone said one arm is now bigger than the other. Oh, that was Bobby, DJ Faust. Yeah, it feels like that. Actually, one of my arms is bigger than the other. My right arm is bigger. Usually your dominant hand is an arm is bigger than the other one. But yes, so again, if you feel that was too easy, go to the non-dominant hand. And also another reason to go to the non-dominant hand, even if you don't think it's too easy, is to give your arm a break. So if we were doing like a private lesson, like if I was teaching you online or in the studio and we were going through that, we would switch sides to give your arm a break. But we don't have that much time today, and I want to get through a bunch of stuff, and I know someone wants chirp flares in here, so I'm definitely going to get to that. But yeah, I encourage you to switch sides, not only to build your other side and to challenge yourself, but to give your dominant arm a break, because you need that sometimes. Okay, nailed it. Yes, kamikaze. Woohoo! You nailed it. That's awesome. Fingers and wrist hurt. Yeah. You're getting really tense in your hand if your fingers hurt. So you got to build up. That's what these drills do. They build up your muscles and your muscle memory, so you aren't relying on your bones so much. You know what I mean? So it's all very physical. That's why I call this a scratch DJ workout, because it is a scratch. It's a workout. Like, I'm sweating right now. Granted, I have lights all over the place, but still, like, my hand was sliding all over the record because I'm sweating. I'm hot. So yay, lightning bolts. Yes. Between that and all the hand washing, keyless. I know, dry hands and sweaty hands, because washing my hands so much makes them dry. And the sanitizer, if you're lucky enough to get some. So yes, it's a workout. But I wanted to challenge you guys. I didn't want to keep it super basic, even for the beginners, because I want to inspire you, okay? We need inspiration right now, and I really just want to inspire you. So I hope you were inspired by that and tried it out, even if you've never done that before. Yes, what exercise can we do for muscle tension? Okay, to release muscle tension, I have some stretches that I do, which I can show you right now really quickly, but I know time is getting short, so I want to make sure I get to the other stuff. But Sam asked, is there any exercise we can do for muscle tension? And yes, there's stretches. So I used to teach martial arts, and I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, and one of my coaches was an Aikido martial artist, and he taught me all this manipulation, joint manipulation, and it's good for like taking people down if you're getting attacked. Even a small person like me, I can take someone down with their fingers, even if they're 6 feet tall, because you're using manipulation of the muscles and the joints. But it's also really good for stretching your hands, for scratching. So the first one is the easiest one. I just want you to put your hand out, and I want you to take your fingers and do this and kind of bend it like this. I'm double jointed, so I have like an alien arm. So don't get grossed out by my arm. It's supposed to do that. I was born this way. But yeah, oh, this feels so good too. But yeah, stretch that out just like that, right? And this, incidentally, you can take someone down by twisting their fingers up just like that. And so yeah, so not only will you stretch for your scratching, but also you can save yourself in a dark alley. And so let's do the other arm. Okay? So you want to do them equally. All right? Then the next one, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Then the next one, you stick your arm out in front of you like this. And then, so your palm is, normal. The wrist is facing away from your arm, right? And then flip it like this. Okay, so I flipped it. And now I'm going to take these fingers and put them here. And this right here, my thumb. And then I'm going to pull it in like this. Right angle, right? So it looks like this. And you feel it in your bicep and your wrist, right? Okay, let's do the other side. So straight out, flip it, hand here, thumb there, pull it in, right angle. It looks weird, but it feels good. Just don't hurt yourself. Don't overstrain yourself. but it should look like this. Okay? And then another one is put your arm up like this, right? And then flip it, and then put your hands here and pull it down like this. So it looks like this, right? And then do the other side. Up, flip, thumbs, and down. So this should release your muscle tension and also loosen up your joints because you need to be flexible. Otherwise, you're building all these muscles and then you're going to get really, really tight. And then there's other stretches too, like for your shoulders, you know, back here. But you guys probably already know these. And just like in the front here, right? So I hope that helps you. And also like, oh gosh, this feels so good. My arm was falling off with those tips. We did tips and sashes lesson today too. Sashes in the chat room. I taught her a private lesson before this live stream and we're doing tips. So my arm is really falling off. But hopefully that answered your question, Sam, about releasing muscle tension. Let me know in the thumbs up. So give me some lightning bolts if it did. But I hope that helps you guys. I feel so much better right now. So let's get into more scratching. So we're going to do another one. So now we're going to do a combination drill. Okay? So now it's the same idea of all the different ways of 2 sounds, right, in a bar of 4 beats. But before we were doing 2 rhythms in a bar of 4 beats. And now we're going to do 2 different scratch techniques in a bar of 4 beats, okay? And all the different ways you can combine them in the bar of 4 beats. So I'm going to do this first one. I'm going to keep it super foundational and basic. Yay, Joe! Yes, yes, lightning bolts. Thumbs up. Woohoo! Yes, that works. Yay, yay! I see your arms. Go, Sam. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to keep it super basic on this first round, and then with babies and chirps, okay? And then I'm going to step it up for, I don't remember who asked this, but I know someone asked, put your hand up if you asked it so I know, or ask for chirp and flares. So we're going to do this first with babies and chirps, and then we're going to finish off with chirps and flares, okay? So so this one, and this motion that you're doing with babies and chirps is going to be similar to the chirp and flare motion too. So even if you're still a beginner and you don't know flares, when we get to the chirp and flare part, you can still be doing babies and chirps. So, okay, so the chirp is going to be like this, and this is what we're building up to by the end of this routine, okay? So we're going 8th notes, right? So what we're going to combine this, right, with this. So this is just a baby on an 8th note pattern, and this is a chirp on an 8th note pattern. So this combination is not about the rhythm. It's more about the coordination of combining 2 different scratch techniques together and all the ways you can combine them. But know this, for my beginners out there, all you're doing the whole entire time on the record is this. Right? The only thing that changes is when we add a chirp. So starts open, sound is at the beginning, then you go out, right? So both hands go away from each other, and then you go in. So that's a chirp, for those that don't know. And if you're even struggling with that, I want you to just try to practice that on your 4 bars, even if you're just going for your 4 beats. So if I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, then you're going to go on yours. So you don't have to follow my patterns if you're struggling, but I want you to stay in the room, okay? That's your deal with me. You got to stay in the room even if you're struggling to keep up, and just take the easy route. So if I had my workout girl here, she'd be doing the easy version, and that would be this. And for you advanced peeps, this is a very easy drill. So switch it up and go to your non-dominant hand to give yourself a challenge too. Okay, so Bluebird, yes. Phil Curtis, lightning bolts, woohoo! Sash just, oh, stream. Sash rules everything around me. So that's stream, as in cream, stream. But now she's like, stream. Oh, that's so funny. Tips rule, yay. Tips rule everything around me. Sash's tips rule everything around me. I guess that's what that means, right? Okay, so what beat did I want to do with this? Oh, the Sphinx. So this beat is on Bikini Wax, but I'm giving it to you for free in the toolkit. But again, if you want the vinyl, here it is. And there's lots of scratch sounds and more beats on here and phrases and lots of other stuff on the vinyl, but it is vinyl only. Everyone always asks me, when are you going to release it on digital? Never. Because I want to give it away as special, like for free. Like I don't want to charge you for the digital. And this is like a groundbreaking record. It's the first and only battle record made by females for females, but it's strong enough for a man, made for a woman, so men can use it too, definitely. And of course, non-binary, everyone can use it. But yeah, groundbreaking record. This beat is from that record, and you get it for free in your toolkit, and it sounds like this. Well, it does not sound like that. It sounds like this. Oh, wait, let me get the afro off. Clean your afros if you're on turntables. Clean your afros. Okay, so we're going to do babies and chirps, okay? Babies and chirps. Everything is on an eighth note pattern. And for my beginners, I just want you to go when it's your turn. Okay, here we go. I just realized I was doing it 2 bars each, and I really apologize for that. A lot to deal with right now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so back it up. Sorry about that. My bad. But you got an extra pattern in there. Really easy. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be. I was stuck on the beginner one. All right, here we go. The beat is the Sphinx. so it's all the permutations, arrangements of the baby and the chirp on an eighth note pattern in a bar of 4. So let me know if you were able to follow, if you like that. For my advanced peeps, let me know if you were on the non-dominant hand. Yeah. And, oh, Phil, so no, you can't get the record for free. It's a physical item, and you live in the UK. But what I'm saying is in the toolkit, in the Scratch DJ toolkit, if you click the link in the description below this video, there's a link to a free download that has this beat in it, and a few other beats from Bikini Wax. And a few of the sounds in the Scratch sentence in that toolkit are also from Bikini Wax, and then there's a few other newer ones. So yeah, so I'm giving that to you for free. So essentially you get part of it for free, part of Bikini Wax for free. But yeah, and this is limited, like there aren't that many left. So if you do want them, you can get it on my website. But you have some of the beats for free, and you got Scratch sounds, so you don't really need the record. But anyway, so yay, lightning bolts, Brittany, yes, Sash, Aaron, Joe, yay, hey Joe, Stacy, Ronix, Keyless, lightning bolts from everyone. Estefania. Oh, I love it. It's a beautiful name. I wish I could say it correctly. Estefania. That was awesome. I'm so glad you liked it. Yay, Sam. Woohoo. Danny B, lightning bolts. Yes. Ducky. Woo, that was a workout. Yeah, all right. Well, we're about to work out. We got one more drill, and then we're going to freestyle at the end. So we're almost about to wrap it up. So if you're feeling tired, hang in with me. We're going to finish strong. Yeah, and somebody wanted chirp flares, so I am going to deliver on that promise that someone asked me for that, and I promised you at the beginning that I would do that. So that is what we are going to finish off on. We're going to do another 1-bar combination drill. Oh, thanks, Kitty Cuts. I love you too. Oh, thanks. Alfonso, yeah, hang loose. Okay, so it's another combo drill, kind of like the last one where we combine the baby and the chirp. But we are going to do the 1-click flare, right? So being defined as, so one click flare forward and back. So, right? So it's push, click, pull, click, push, click, pull, click. So you're essentially cutting the sound in half. So if this is the sound visually, and you start open, that's key. You gotta start open just like the chirp, right? But we're flaring, so push, click. And so you can even look at your controller or your turntable and find a place where you're gonna do the click, and then pull, click. So for my beginners, if you don't know the 1-click flare, that's how you do it, okay? But we're going to do it a little faster, and we're going to do it on a 16th note pattern, so it's going to be 4 notes, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, a full flare, an orbit is what they call it when you make it connect like that, go around. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is one, the rhythm that we're going to put in here, and the technique. And then the other one that we're going to combine it with is the chirp. So we're going to do it on 8th notes. Just 8th note chirps. So the same type of 8th notes that we're doing in the last drill. We're going to start like this in the first bar, and we're going to end like this, but a little faster. So, however, I'm going to slow the beat down so it won't be that fast for you guys, okay? So what beat did I want? Oh, Visions again. I love this beat. So we're going to do, actually, I'll do it a little slower for you guys than that. Let's use the snake tip. So, or raindrops. Raindrops is cool. Let's use raindrops. So raindrops in your kit. And again, you don't need to be playing these beats now. I'm playing the beats for you, obviously, so I hope there wasn't any confusion about that. All you needed was the scratch sounds if you didn't have scratch sounds, or you could just use the scratch sounds that you already have. Okay, so, oh, Cindy, I love the drills. It's such a good way for a practical way of practicing daily and a great way to create more neuron connections in your brain. Yes, I love that. I love that, Cindy. Thank you for all the download. Oh, no problem. Happy toes. Thank you for everything. Okay, so finish strong, finish strong. Let's get through this. I know we're already Gosh, I was trying to keep it at 90 minutes. My students know I always over-deliver. But we're almost done. So we're going to rock this beat. So that's how fast we're going with the flare. So we're going to end up like this. Let me turn the beat down just a little bit. Okay, so we're starting with eighth note chirps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then the end. That's where we're going to end up, okay? So one bar each for my beginners. If you don't know the flare, just chirp. So if you just learned the chirp, so try to chirp. And if you can't chirp, do the baby. beginners were able to stay in the room and still just try to imitate the sounds or just chirp the whole time on a quarter note pattern or an eighth note pattern. I want to make sure you guys are staying in the room. I still got 50 people here. I'm amazed that it's even that many to begin with. I think at our highest we had 66. So this is just amazing. Thank you all for showing up. So let me know how that worked for you. Did you see how we built it up, right? So we started with the chirps and we built it up all the way to 4 all flares. So all chirps to all flares and all the different ways in between that you could combine the chirp on an eighth note pattern and the 1-click flare on a 16th note pattern. So 2 notes and 4 notes. So it's also technically a rhythm drill as well. But yes. Oh, Matt. Oh, oh, bye, Matt. Bye. We're almost done anyway, so thank you so much. We just got 1 freestyle left, and that's it. So, Big Mark, thanks for showing up. Yeah, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. We're finishing up now. However, it's going to be archived on my YouTube channel, so you can go through the whole thing and practice with it on your own time, and you can do it as many times as you want. So I'm going to leave this up for you guys so that you have it forever, as long as YouTube still exists. So yeah, don't worry about it. How lightning bolt hit your arm. Yay, you're still here, Stefania. Yay, so focused. Oh, yay, thank you for staying in the room. You're killing it. You're killing it. Sizzle fantastic. I couldn't keep up with the advanced, but I got my chirps on lock, though. Yes, yes. That's what I want to hear. That is amazing. Like, I want you to stay in the room and really have a breakthrough with whatever level you're at and also inspire you to show you what's possible, what's coming. So that's great. Hanging in there. Yay, Aaron. Awesome. Alfonso, greatly appreciate your time and lesson. Oh, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you being here. Christoph, ooh-ee. Chirps are my fave. Yay for chirps. Machete, yay, Machete. Shout out to Machete. Respect, respect. Respect is the longest running drum and bass weekly in the U.S., as far as I know, but also in California. Machete is a DJ and he promotes that, and Praying Mantis is his girl, and they do respect Drum and Bass is my heart. So shout outs to Machete and their cat Camo. Shout outs to Camo. Ninja's not even here. I don't know where he is. He usually comes for these sessions, but my cat, one of my cats. So 3rd day at this, and it was definitely great help. Oh, wow, this is your 3rd day scratching? Happy toes, you go. You go. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I'm going to do another scratch live. Don't worry about that you missed the whole one. Mr. MC, don't worry, because you can, like I said, it's going to be archived. So you can do this whole session on your own time. You didn't miss anything, okay? But I'm glad you're in the room right now. And yes, I am going to be doing more. I don't know how often, maybe every 2 weeks, something like that. If I can every week, but I don't know. I don't want to make promises because it's a lot to deal with, you know, everything else going on. But I definitely am going to be doing this regularly to give you guys something, especially during this time. So whether it's every week or every 2 weeks, I'm going to be showing up for you, okay? And so don't worry. Peace from Zamunda, Lon Lee. Yes, peace, peace. Awesome. Okay, so I know we're about to hit 2 hours, and I definitely don't want to go over that. So shout out to everyone in the chat. Camo says hi. Hi, Camo. So yes, so let's finish off. So now what I like to do, we started off with a freestyle. We got the kinks out, and then we went through a bunch of our scratches. We went through all those scratch techniques. Remember, we did that? That feels like forever ago, right? And then now we did speed rhythms, rhythm drills, and we also did combo drills of all the different ways you could combine 2 sounds, 2 rhythms, or 2 scratch techniques in a bar of 4. And now it all culminates to the end where you put on a beat that really inspires you after you've really worked really hard. You sweat. I'm sweating right now. And then you freestyle. So now we're just going to put it all together. We're going to do another 4-bar freestyle, just like a couple minutes. I'm going to scratch for 4 bars. You're going to scratch for 4 bars. You do not have to mimic me or imitate me at all, but you can use what I do for inspiration and maybe what you want to try, or even if it's just something that's a sound I make that you want to recreate in another way. Maybe you don't know the technique, so you want to recreate it. I just want to inspire you, and I want you to now celebrate all this work that you just put in, because you put in a lot of work, and it's going to show in this freestyle session. So think back to the first freestyle session that we had at the beginning, and how you sounded then, and now how you sound on this one. And I guarantee you it's going to be amazing for you. So I definitely want to see lightning bolts after this if you guys had a good session. So I'm going to put on, let's see, what beat did I want to do for this one? Oh, crunch time. Okay, so crunch time. Here we go. Did we already scratch to this? I don't know. I kind of feel like we did. Yeah, I did. We did. Let's switch it up. I don't want to do. Let's do. Pick a beat. I'm so indecisive. We'll do golden. Okay. So 4 bars each. Whatever you want to do. If you learn something, try it in this session. Try to implement that in what you're doing. And I'm going to switch up the sounds for this one too. So I'm going to use more sounds in the kit. But I'm going to start with the ah. So here we go. Your turn. you do? How did you do? I felt like I was feeling it that time. I felt so much more warmed up. Less mistakes through that, and I also found some little nuggets of like gold where I did some stuff I'd never done before. So how was that for you? Let me see in the comments. Give me some lightning bolts if you had fun or if you had like an aha moment. If you were able to use what you just learned in this practice session earlier into your session. If you sounded cleaner. Anything like that. Like all of this is progress. I want you guys to celebrate your progress. You just put in a good 90 minutes of practice. Over that. It was almost 2 hours because of getting the stream started and everything. I think we started right at 4:20. So good time to start. But yes, so we've been scratching now for an hour and 40 minutes exactly. So you've put in so much work. Yay, Aaron, lightning bolts, Estefania. Yes, Keyless. Woo, that last freestyle was fun. Yes, it's so much more fun after you've like put in the work. So yes, shout out to Keyless for practicing in general. Yay, DJ Kid J, nice. Lightning bolts, Ronix, Danny B, heavy artillery, woohoo. Sophie, yay, Sophie Nom, shout outs. Way better with the chirps. Yes. So you have seen improvement. So that's what I want to see from Jacksonville. Yay, Andres. Oh, you rock, Andres. Yay, they have improved from this lesson. Good. Way better with the chirps. Got it. Yes. Felt like an in-person session. Oh my gosh, Sash. That's the best feedback. That is the best feedback. I wanted to feel like I'm in the room with you because we need to connect right now. It's so important. We're all sequestered, well, maybe not all of us, but at least I'm in California. I'm sequestered in my house right now. And all over the world, we're dealing with this craziness going on. And so it's so important to connect. And I'm so glad it felt like an in-person session. That's awesome. Oh, Maribeth says my tips are way better now. Yee, thank you. Good job, everyone. Yay. Oh, yay. You rock. You all rock. Oh, Sizzle Fantastic. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Yay, best Sunday night. Awesome. Okay, Sam, so valuable. Thank you. So, I just want to say, if you've had an aha moment, which I've seen so many lightning bolts, I'm so excited. Or even if you haven't, even if you just had fun, or just, I want you to make a story, an Instagram story of you scratching. And, you can hashtag scratch DJ workout if you want, but all you really have to do is tag me in it at DJ Shortee. So say, say something like you're at the workout or whatever and you practice, but I want you to show off your skills. I want people to see all the work that you put in, okay? So make a quick story. It only has to be 15 seconds. It's not like you have to do a produced video or anything like that. Just a story, or even if you're just talking about the breakthroughs that you just had. That's great too. Tag me in it, and then I am going to share that on my Instagram to all my followers, so I can expose you all to my fan base, and you can get way more exposure for your skills and just name recognition and all that kind of stuff. So that is my gift to you, in addition to this free session and the toolkit, giving you a lot of free stuff. But yeah. So I've never done something like this before in terms of, I've done practice sessions, but I'm talking about the Instagram sharing of the story. I've never done anything like that before, and I heard from it from one of my coaches, not a scratch coach, different type of coach, but I thought it was a great idea to implement into our session. So take a story of yourself, tag me in it at DJ Shortee, that's short to the double E, DJ SHORTEE. And that way, because I won't know unless you tag me in it. So you got to tag me in it. And I will share it out to everyone. So yeah, so I just want to finish up. I know that we just did this really long free session, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and so I just really thank you for showing up. And I know that we have a lot of DJs and musicians in the room, and for those of you who are ready to take it to the next level, if you are able and you want to, I still teach online lessons. So you can't come to my studio right now, but we can work together online. I've been teaching online lessons now for 2 years. I've been teaching since 1997, like I said at the beginning, teaching a very long time. But I got all the tech done up for the last 2 years. I've been doing online lessons, and it's just like this. We're in the room together. You see, the overhead. You can see how great it is, how you can really see. I also have a close-up cam if needed, so you can see close up on the fader and stuff like that. But I want to invite you to take lessons with me if you want to. I also offer a mentorship package, and there are a few of my mentees are in the room right now. And right now I'm doing a deal where you get one free lesson with a 10-lesson package. So if you want to get in on that deal, do that. I'd love to work with you guys one-on-one. I'm still going to be doing these practice sessions for free, like I said, occasionally, like either 2 or more times a month. So we'll check in like that. But if you really want me to help you with your scratch skills or anything DJ related, mixing, scratching, beat juggling, help with your branding, getting your name out there, help create routines, all that kind of stuff, creating mixes, recording mixes, editing your scratches. There's so much stuff. Because I do everything, and I also do a lot of different genres of music too, me myself. I've everything from hip hop, top 40, rock, electronic dance music, drum and bass, house, techno. So I'm very versatile, and I can teach you any kind of genres that you want to work on. Helping with your mix sets and in terms of creating plan sets and improvised sets, and also managing your music library. So there's a lot of stuff that I can help you with. So if you want to, I invite you to go to djshortee.com/DJ-lessons. And actually, I can switch it for you so you can actually see the link. Where is that? So the front. Hi, I'm coming up here, and right here. So djshortee.com/DJ-lessons. And you can we can work together one-on-one if you're able. And like I said, I'm running a deal right now, so you get one free lesson if you buy the 10-lesson package. But yeah, so I wanted to offer that to you. I wanted to bring that up because I know some of you are ready to make this time worth it. You know, we're playing the long game right now. We're not able to do gigs if you're actually a professional DJ. No, you can't. So it's time to really up-level your skills. And I want to help you do that. And I'm still going to help you do that even if you don't take lessons, because I'm going to be checking in a few times a month with these scratch practice sessions because it was so much fun. So let me know if you guys had fun. Oh, thanks, Sash. She says, best mentor ever. She's in my mentorship program. And we've gone so far. We've been working together for 2 years now. It's amazing how far. You've just gone so far, Sash. It's crazy. I'm so proud of her. And I think her Instagram handle is @Sash. I think there's 4 S's. So Sash, put your handle in there so people can find you. But she's amazing DJ. Keylez is also in the mentorship program. She even has the wobble. Oh yes, I make her scratch to the wobble, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby. And Keylez does a lot of weddings, and so she has to play that quite often. But it's fun to scratch to. It's really swingy. But yeah, so if you liked this, make sure you do the Instagram story, like I said, and I will push it out to all my followers as well. Just tag me in it. And also make sure, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be updated on when I release new videos, and not just new, like, live scratch videos, but also I have a lot of content that's coming up in the next few months to support you guys. So make sure you hit the like button on this video, but also hit that bell so that you can be notified whenever I release a new video. And like I said, I've got lots of content, so you'll be notified of the lives like this, and also a bunch of new stuff that I'm really excited to share with you. So that's about it. I had so much fun with you. We went for a solid 2 hours. That's me. I over-deliver. All my students know that. This was only supposed to be 90 minutes. But I hope that you really had fun. Shout out to DJ Green Hornet. Yes, wow, Green Hornet. Yay. Sizzle Fantastic. Ducky, oh yay, I'm so glad you had tons of fun. Kid J, I've worked with him before too. He's amazing. He loved it. Holla. Yes. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I had a blast with you guys, and let me know if you want me to do this again, because I don't have to if you don't want me to, but I would love to if you want to connect with me again. And if I did, it would be on a Sunday, because that seems to be a good day to do stuff like this. And the stream held on, which is crazy, because you know how technology is this day. So thank you, Internet gods. But thank you so much. Great experience. Thanks, Angel. Thank you, Lonley. Subscribe and click thumbs up. Thanks, man. Thanks so much. Oh, that's why I love you too, Keylez. Beebs. I call her Beebs. Her name is BB. I just outed you with your real name. Always going above and beyond. Oh, thanks. Oh, also go by DJ Flip. Cool. Nice to know, Phil. That's awesome. Flip's a cool DJ name. Great. So thank you so much. Oh, Christoph, drum and bass fan. I see you. Yay. So, I love you guys. Be safe. Be well. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Sneeze in your elbow. If you have to go outside, stand 6 feet away. And if you are on the front lines, I also want to say this. If you are a nurse, I know Sash is a nurse. I want to give a shout out to Marissa, who's also one of my students. She's on the front lines giving COVID tests. Sash's boyfriend is also a nurse, and he's on the front lines. My sister and my sister-in-law are on the front lines right now. So shout outs to everyone in the medical industry, whether you be, you're cleaning up or you're a doctor or everywhere in between, just thank you for all you're doing. And thank you also for all the people who are working in the grocery stores and delivering things to my house right now and have enabled me to not leave my house for 6 weeks because I've been doing my duty of staying put so that we can flatten this curve, okay? So I just want to really put my heart out to everyone on the front lines that is keeping things running for us and taking care of us. And all of you that are also doing your duty by staying home right now. That's the only way to beat this thing. We're playing the long game, and I'm going to be here right there with you. I want to support you in any way that I can, and I just really love you guys. I'm so happy that you were here, and I got goosebumps all over right now. I love you guys so much. So that's it. I'm going to sign off for now. Just want to say, thank you, Christoph. No problems on the mixes. Just checking in one last time. Estefania, sending light and love to your family. Thank you so much. Sending light and love to you all. I love you guys. Have a good week, and I'll see you again. Okay, bye-bye.